Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet. I'm your host, Pranav Iyer. Today we're covering all the biggest names in LA sports, from LeBron to Maeda to even David Beckham. We got the trifecta for you today: Lakers, Dodgers, and Galaxy. While it hasn't been the most memorable of seasons for Luke Walton and the gang, there have been a few shining moments, from Tyson Chandler's game-stealing block on Trae Young in his third game as a Laker to Lance's bench-erupting ankle breaker Tuesday night. But let's not forget about the memorable edition of the greatest rivalry in basketball that took place in February. Let's take a look back at the highlights. Lakers going against longtime rivals Boston Celtics in this one. Rondo back at the Garden for the first time since becoming a Laker. We will pick up this one in the second quarter. Off our Lakers miss is Gordon Hayward with a nice find of Jaylen Brown, who flushes in for the easy two under 3 minutes left in the half. LeBron with a steal on Hayward, passes it to Ingram and gets it back to himself for the monstrous alley-oop slam. Check out the replay here as you see the nice two-man game between James and Ingram. Boston leads 61-54. Beginning of the fourth, it's Daniel Theis who blows right by McGee and finishes drive with the one-handed dunk. Celtics back in the lead, 102-101. Final minute of the game, LeBron loses the ball but somehow gets it back and hits the corner three to tie up the ball game at 124. Celtics down one with 16 seconds left. It's Kyrie doing what he does best, drives through the lane and gets the lead back for the Celtics. Now we go, final seconds, the Lakers down one. Brandon Ingram loses the ball. Loose ball scramble, and ball ends up in Rondo's hands. He puts up the wild shot, and it somehow falls in. Lakers win 129-128 at the buzzer. What a performance by the Lakers, and a great way to send it off at TD Garden. James led the way in this one with 28, 12, and 12, but it was Rondo who will be remembered as the hero for his late-game heroics against his former team. I mean, it really doesn't get better than that, does it? Hear what he had to say about his magical shot and the statement win.
It definitely feels surreal. I haven't watched the replay yet, but this is one I'll be playing for the rest of my life. And like I said earlier, the man upstairs has a lot of credit. I give him all the credit, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
You talked the last couple of days about how winning is going to heal teams after all you guys have been through in the last week and a half or so. Did you see signs of that tonight in the locker room?
We stayed with it. Obviously, we got down again pretty early, but like I said, we stuck with it. We knew it would take one efforts defensively to get one stop at a time, and that's what we did in the second half. And we came out and we kept continuing to fight.
After snapping a two-game losing streak with the buzzer-beating win, the Lakers were unable to ride the momentum and ended up losing the remaining two games to finish a disappointing 2-4 on the 6-game road trip. Now we'll hop over to the Diamond to recap a spring training duel between the Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. With opening day getting underway today, we got to see a glimpse of the excitement for the season of what's to hold on March 3rd matchup at Camelback Ranch. Let's get to the highlights. Kenta Maeda getting started for the Rangers. Taking the first inning, Texas up 1-0. Matt Davidson takes Maeda deep for a 2-run home run. Kenta Maeda went 2 innings in this one, giving up 3 runs, but also striking out 3. Take it to the third inning. It's Kenley Jansen on the mound. You see him here as he strikes out Nomar Mazara. A clean inning for Kenley in his spring training debut. Bottom of the third, Alex Verdugo up with the bases loaded. As you see him slash one to left field, and it drops. 2 runners score, and the Dodgers tie up the game at 3. Next batter is Austin Barnes. You see him here as he gives the Dodgers the lead on a bases-clearing center. Tack on 3 RBIs for Mr. Barnes, and we see the Dodgers hang on to win 6-3. Despite Maeda's rocky performance, the Dodgers bullpen was able to hold the Angels scoreless with just 2 hits and 7 innings of relief. At the plate, it was Alex Verdugo who shined with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs on just 3 plate appearances. Dave Roberts and the crew tip off the much-anticipated regular season today against the Arizona Diamondbacks. That game is currently underway on SNLA. And to the pitch we go. It's the MLS season opener. But first, the David Beckham statue being unveiled before the match. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and the Galaxy looking to start off the season right on this one. Galaxy down 1-0 as you see young sensation Efren Alvarez checking into the match. 68th minute, he makes a nice move into the box, sends an on-target cross to Daniel Sayers, and that is our equalizer, all tied up at 1. More from the Galaxy in the 80th minute. Off the inbounds pass, Alvarez gets the one-touch pass to Chris Pontius, shot off the goal, but Zlatan's right there for the cleanup and sneaks it in. Galaxy come from behind in this one to win 2-1. The Galaxy came out on top despite the Fire having the upper hand in time and possession and shots. Zlatan's late game heroics have not been able to be replicated since, however, as both him and stars Romain Alessandrini have been sidelined due to injury. There has been much speculation as to the Galaxy's offensive ability playing without their two primary goal scorers following a 2-0 defeat to FC Dallas, but they quickly rewrote that script as they showed their prowess in an impressive 3-2 victory against Minnesota United on March 16. Well, that's it for today on this edition of Access Sportsnet. Make sure to tune in to SNLA's coverage of Dodgers opening day going on right now. Until next time, LA, I'm Pranav Iyer, signing off.
Check out some more NBA action. Of course, we got Denver, Portland, just 2 games separating these top 4 teams. Third quarter, Portland up 1. Malik Beasley thanks to Torrey Craig for the alley-oop. Nuggets up 1. Fourth quarter, Lillard, Cantor, pick and roll. Cantor, layup off the glass. Later in the fourth, Nuggets starting to pull away. The Joker working in the post. Nice little hook shot. Denver wins it, guys. 119-110.
See some You see a lot of versatility as far as these guys up the middle is concerned, but again, you got the plug at third base in Justin Turner. The one spot you really don't have to worry about as long as he's healthy.
Yeah, again, some of the same names are on that list as are in the outfield list to show you the versatility. Do a lot of different things. You know you got a really good third baseman in JT. You got a gold glove first baseman when Bellinger's sitting over there too. Second base is the one spot. You got Seager's health to come back, and you got second base to try and figure out, but that's what spring training's for.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing to watch is Corey Seager making throws like that coming off Tommy John surgery and how soon he might be ready to go. We know he's not going to be ready for game action when Cactus League games begin on February 23rd.
You go again. And then, you know, for the resiliency of the Galaxy to keep pushing, you know, put their foot on the gas, and then a great goal here to take a little bit of pressure off the Galaxy to make it 3-1. Now the fans are like, all right, now we're okay. This game is over. But then again, once again, they let up another goal, and then they put such a tense situation at the end of these games.
And if he's only played 32 games a season, you know what I mean? And it worries me because the NBA is a grind. It's an 82-game season. If you're lucky to get in the playoffs, that's even more games. And for his body to only be able to take, you know, a half a season, and when you get something like a mild sprain and then it turns into something worse, there has to be something going on physically.
I think that's the biggest thing. And, you know, we've had mental lapses, you know, at key moments in the game. So we got to realize that every possession counts. And, you know, if we want to be playing past April 9th, then we can't take plays off.
All right, everyone says the Lakers, they play well against the good teams. Sometimes they struggle against the bad.
Responsibilities as a ball handler, a distributor. You know, the analytics show that when he gets 6 to 7 assists a game, the Lakers win. And then defensively, he's always asked to lock down the opponent's score in the fourth quarter, whether it's a guard, Irving, or whether it's a forward. He's actually do a lot of things, but I think he's finally settled down. He'd be a fit anywhere. He's solid, proven, and you know, in his peak right now, has that strong body like a Bledsoe or something like that, and can do multiple things. You know, I'm not saying that's. I'm asking for him, but he'd fit in anywhere, especially here.
He's having a career year. I mean, he's hit the 30-point mark in 24 games, something like that.
Rondo had one as well where he threw the ball away up 118, 116 with just a couple of minutes. LeBron then gets an offensive foul, and then KCP throws away Fish, and it sounds like a broken record, but against a team like the Bucks, the best team in the NBA, they will make you pay.
Yeah, and the injuries for sure played a part in those defensive numbers starting to explode the way they have over the last few months. But the injuries only magnified the lack of attention to detail. When you're healthy and you have...
Actually, yeah, can we take it one step further, please?
Yep, I think
Early on in the season?
We're going to try to get everybody talking to LeBron with jerseys in front of their mouths, with hands. There we go, talking to AD.
A couple weeks ago, it was Kyrie.
That's right. There he is.
Hello.
Yeah, they talk through towels, right? One towel, one jersey. So they really can talk.
I'm left center, and he gave me a good heater of the play to do it.
What were you looking at when you're watching Pollock that bad? Are you trying to notice anything there, and how big was that hit for him?
Well, you kind of just look at how he attacked him, and he attacked him pretty much the several batters before him did the same thing. You know, he has a really good split. He was trying to get chases down in the zone and get a ground ball. Pollock put a good swing on it on tough pitch and was able to find a hole out there, and big hit for us.
Already resiliency shown in this. When you were first introduced and I spoke to you at Dodger Stadium, you said that this is a team you wanted to be a part of and you wanted to be a Dodger. Now that you've had an opportunity to get to know these guys a little bit better, how much more does it reinforce that decision for you?
Absolutely. It reinforces it a lot. I mean, we have just a ton of talent. I mean, I showed up about a week early here and got to hit with all the big league guys and then the minor league guys too, and just blown away by the talent we have here. This team is just absolutely loaded, and I'm excited to be a part of it, really.
Dave Roberts said that you're the everyday center fielder. How do you prepare your body and get ready for spring? What's spring typically like for you?
Well, like I just said, earlier, you build towards game one, and you don't really want to. I think you can kind of get a little too ahead of yourself in the beginning, but there's the check marks you have to hit as a player, and it's you get the innings and you get the at bats, and then it's more of a mental thing of getting the 5 at bats and getting your body ready to go in back-to-back days, and baseball, it's a long off season or it's a long preseason, and it'd be different if it was 10 games, and I think I'd honestly rather have that, but it is a long preseason as well, so. You just pace yourself and make sure you hit all your checkpoints.
The thing that a lot of people don't get to see other than some of the media is, like, Rondo was in here at 7:30 that morning on shoot-around, getting shots up, knowing how teams are guarding him, working on the threes off the dribbles, the going under. He got to shoot-around 2.5 hours early, and he's frustrated, like a lot of us are, that we haven't been winning ball games. So. The discussion's been had, but he's somebody that continues to lead and continues to work hard. He loves his teammates and loves trying to compete with them.